Alright guys, ladies and or gentle flavored men, welcome back to the channel. My name is Zeno and this is another progress report. Just in case you didn't realize, I actually skipped my 30-day progress report and this is 50 days because I realized progress reports are starting to just get a little bit stale and just the viewership and everything was kind of just going down. Not as many people are engaging and I figured, you know, these videos can only go so far. So I skipped the 30 days and we're just going to do now like every roughly 50 days because that way there's always like a sizable patch of content and characters that come out within a 50-day period for me to really like actually dive into my account and what has changed, which in case you're new here, Progress Report is just a long-term series that I do on the channel. A very casual video series where I pretty much just report on my progress for however many days it's been since the last video. I go over all the different characters I've got, different builds, the things that I've upgraded, things that I've changed. I go over endgame content, how I'm feeling about the story, the overworld maps that I've completed. It's just a video series where I just get to sit down and be like, hey, this is what I've accomplished. And I also like to hear from you guys in the comment section down below. What have you guys accomplished? Like, what characters have you gotten? I believe the last one I did was just in the middle of the anniversary, looking back at the last video, and I didn't have Ciaccona yet. And ever since then, I've now gotten Ciaccona, I've now gotten baby girl Carethyia, and I've now gotten wolf wife Lupa. So there's quite a few new characters on my account. A few things have changed. And obviously, in a few days as of recording, we have the next live stream, which is going to be Frolova's live stream. They're going to officially show off her gameplay and her skills and everything like that, which is really exciting for everyone else to see. And then the next patch starts in only like, what, Lupa's banner's here for 8 days, so in 8-9 days, the next patch starts, and we're off to hopefully new events, new story, new quality of life, and everything like that. So... but yeah, and also at the end of everything's timestamped as always. And at the end of the video, I've got a pretty I like to do a one-on-one real talk for you guys, like how I'm feeling, and just yeah, I've got a lot of things to say actually in returns of like YouTube and my personal life. So if you're interested in that, you can stick around to the very end of the video, but these videos tend to be quite long. So, and yeah, a lot of people tell me that they just put them on in the background or they listen to them when they're driving as like a quote unquote podcasting because they're like usually 20 minutes to 40 minutes long. So yeah, usually you don't have to pay too much attention to what's on the screen, but if you like listening to me yap while you're grinding in the background, feel free. So, one of the things from last month, I wasn't level 80, I was like level 70 something, or not last month, but 50 days ago nearly. So we're up to 200 days, by the way. Get that out of the way first. Like, we're up to at least 200 days. Now, it's a couple of days short of 50 days since the last video. And I do believe the last video, I was a couple of days short of the 30 days because I was going on my sponsored trip, which I made the video about. And so... But if I combine like the week and a half I played at launch, we're at least 200 days into this game. And usually how I manage 200 or every 30 days was like the battle pass thing, the Lumite, this Lumite subscription. So in 2 days, it's been another, 15 days out of the 30, which means, yeah, whatever. I'm close enough. It's close enough to like 50 days, whatever, fuck it. So yeah, I was union level like 70 something, high 70s. So we've finally hit union level. I can't say this word, bro. UN level 80. Fuck it. UN level 80. Whatever, man. Which is kind of interesting because as someone that plays all the different Heya games, Genshin, Star Rail, Zenless Zone Zero, it takes well over a year to get to the max level in those games. Zenless Zone Zero just celebrated their first anniversary. And I would like to go back to making some videos on that game very casually, actually. I miss it dearly. It's still my favorite gacha by far. But I only just hit the max level in that game roughly just before or just on the anniversary. So it's nice to hit level 80 and only in about, 6.5 months playtime, roughly, just under half a year or maybe roughly half a year now, with all the stopping and starting and stuff like that. So it's kind of nice. Not that it really does anything reaching the max level. As you can see, like the experience bar is like, oh, you've got 80,000 union experience out of a billion, basically infinite. So I can't wait to see one day the first person that reaches the max union experience. I'll be curious to see how that goes. But let's go over my resonators first, all the new characters that I've got, some of the updated builds, with maybe some of the older characters, stuff like that. So I haven't had, I'll explain this at the end of the video. So if you're interested in the whys and hows, I'll go over it at the end of the video when I sit down and do like a one-on-one talk with you guys about the personal stuff, because I like to be open and honest. But I didn't get a lot of chance and time, and just I was not in the position really, like mentally and physically, to be creating lots of content the last like couple of weeks now, 2-3 weeks minimum. So I didn't get to create a lot of content on Carethyia, which is my favorite character by far. And I did do a massive summons video, and I got stupid lucky as always. I just continuously have dumb luck in these gacha games. I mean, for God's sakes, just in Honkai Star Rail, I did one multi last night because I saved up enough to do one extra multi, and I got another 5-star straight after the last 5-star Archer. I lost the 50-50 to Blade, my first copy of Blade, but now I have a guaranteed Archer E2 or Saber. I'm actually going to go for the E2, fuck it. So that's a kind of exciting, but my luck continues to be above average in most of the gacha games that I play. I've been playing Persona 5X. I've gotten pretty lucky in P5X, and those rates are fucking awful. Anyway, the point of that was, you guys saw my summons video if you're interested. I got super lucky with this character, and then I went for more copies. I won another 50-50 again. So that was, I need to look this up on Discord, like, cause I've got it written down in a little like personal section of all my summons for games. Carethyia's S0 was 67 summons. Her S1 was 77 summons. Her S2 I got from the store. No, sorry, her S2 was 13 summons. Her S3 I bought from the store. Her S4 was 77 summons, and her S5 I bought from the store. I won 4 50-50s in a row for this character. It was fucking ridiculous. So for once, my favorite character in one of these damn games came through for me completely. And then of course, the beauty of being able to actually buy copies of characters in this game with corals is just second to none. Like, I didn't even really want the S4 and 5. They're not even that good, like, at all. This is okay, but she's already a solo. She basically can solo the entire game now because she can heal herself through the liberation and transformation. So this being like, all right, well, she gives a team boost. What team? She's a fucking solo one army machine. And S5 is kind of not very good. It's good just so if you want to be like me and just use her forever, she can just has a little bit of more like, you know, every 10 minutes she can survive a fatal blow and she gets a little bit of a shield. And like, she reduces her HP that she loses when she transforms. It's okay, it's not a damage boost, it's kind of just like a quality of life survivability boost. The S6 is stupid, just like the damage boost from S3 to S6, because S4 and 5 are kind of just whatever, is massive. So I'll pick up her S6 actually on rerun. I'll use corals and pick up her S6 for free on a rerun. So that means her S4, 5, and 6 were basically all free from corals, which is kind of going to be ridiculous. I don't have any character on any gacha game that I've ever played in the last 10 years that have this many levels of dupes. I just want to let I'm not a whale. I do not spend really hard for characters. I'll get like a copy of a character or maybe get their weapon. Sometimes like for something like Carethyia, I went hard and I got like a couple of copies because I got very lucky. But I do not whale on characters. I don't have the money for that. I don't make that much money. I just spend all my spare money on stupid stuff. Speaking of stupid stuff, I got a bunch of Zenless Zone Zero merch and some solo leveling manga next to me that arrived today. So I don't whale on characters. So like the highest in Genshin, Star Rail, like Zenless, any of these other games that I've ever played, even like other games that have lots of dupes like Dokkan Battle and everything else in the past, I do not go for S3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s. It's just way too overkill. It makes the game super stupid easy. It takes away a lot of the fun, but unfortunately for this character, I got really lucky and I could get several copies for free through the store. And I'm actually having more fun that she's overpowered than I usually would. Usually I find the game gets more boring the more powerful the characters are because you don't actually engage with the content anymore. I found that out with Genshin when I got Alakino C2R1 and it was like all free to play pools. She became so strong that the game became so trivial so quickly that I actually stopped having fun. I was already not having very much fun with Genshin, but I was having less fun because the game became way too easy. And so I've always been afraid of getting a character that's just got too much power in my hands, because then it's just like I one-shot overworld mobs, I one-shot bosses, I one-shot holograms, tower adversary, Whimpering Wastes. But I've actually found that I'm having more fun with this character. Maybe it's because she's my favorite. Maybe it's because I am just batshit obsessed with her. I think she is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I am so obsessed with her. I might have just ordered like nearly $200 of Carethyia merchandise. That's like official merchandise. It's being released at the end of this year. Like a whole bunch of random things, like little acrylic stands and like a little, you know, like cards and poster things, and like the little hand puppet she's got that's finally available for pre-order. So it's like I'm so obsessed with this character. So maybe that's what's helping. Anyway, I'm rambling, but I just want to let people know I do not go for very, very high constellation dupes, eidolons, whatever you call them, resonance chains. I don't do that. I think it takes away some of the fun of the game for me. But this character has actually made it even more fun than I thought it would. So I don't think I'll ever do this again, like go for like super hard multiple copies, because it's just, I don't want my account to be that ridiculously overbalanced and anything, but yeah. So anyway, this is Carethyia. She's maxed out, obviously, 10, 10, 10, favorite character. I'm still struggling a little bit with the echoes. I got a small upgrade last night, which gave me a little bit more crit damage and a little bit more HP, so I'm finally over 50k just so it looks nicer, but I was stuck at 49 point something k. The energy regen's fine. I use her as a solo character anyway, to be honest now, with just Shorekeeper. Ciaccona's now worthless, which we'll get into Ciaccona. She's not worthless, actually. She does have uses, but like, Carethyia is so strong, it's just, everything's pointless. She's got like no basic attack damage. She's got a lot of liberation damage, which is kind of okay, but I've struggled building this character. I've been building this character since she came out. Like, this is okay, but like, it's got no HP, it's gonna do energy regen, but like it has got basic, it has got liberation, it's got double crit, it's fine. This is pretty good. I'm never gonna farm for this again. I think I'm fine with this. It's got really high crit rolls, it's got energy regen, it's got high attack percent, sorry, high HP percent. The attack's obviously worthless because she scales off HP, but like that's good enough. It's got 4 medium to high rolls, so that's good enough. This is okay. Like, it's got low crit rate, but it's got double HP, double crit, and liberation damage, so it's like, it's kind of hard to get better than that. I'll keep trying, but it's kind of hard. This could be better. It's got double crit, and it's got HP percent, but like, I've still got two wasted stats. It's better than normal, but like, I'm trying to, you know, I would like a little bit more. This is okay too. It's got double crit, but the crit damage is low. It's got liberation damage, but like, it's got low energy regen. Like, don't get me wrong, she's great. Like that's a great build. You know, she's got the energy regen, she's got the HP. With the Echo set, she's got what? 86% crit rate, over 271 crit damage. She's fucking S5. It doesn't matter. She's going to steamroll the rest of the game until the end of time. She can heal herself through a liberation. She's a monster. I would still like, just because she's my favorite character, to be just like above average, but yeah. So Shorekeeper is the same as always. Lupa is the new character. I have got some more upgrades for her actually, since I did my first impressions video the other day. And she's looking pretty spicy. I mean, Lupa looks pretty spicy, I'm not gonna lie. But like, I got a couple of upgrades the last 2 nights when I was just doing the normal daily farming, and 75 over 280 crit rate, like that's really good. 120 or 119, 120 in energy regen. I would still like it to be like 125% because I was rocking 128 or 129 or something before, because the new piece that I upgraded her with didn't have energy regen. But I'll see how she performs with about 120% energy regen, because I'm just running her in a team with Chun-Li and Shorekeeper. So I don't know if that's quite enough ER now, but we'll see how we go. But otherwise, like stat-wise, this is really good, and she's got like 19.9% liberation, so 20% liberation damage, which is what she scales off. Obviously her weapon. So this is decent. Double crit, double attack. Now that crit rate's nuts at 10.5%. That hard carries. This is obviously could get tons better, but it's got very high crit damage, and the crit rate's above average, or it's about average crit rate. So this will get better eventually, but I can't farm another 3-cost fusion for the fucking life of me. I keep getting this guy, the Pilgrim Shell, and I'm getting none of the Kerosaurs. And so it's just like, this sucks. Like, this is pretty good. Double crit, attack, energy regen. This is pretty good. Double crit, energy regen, liberation. Crit rate's low, but it doesn't matter. This is okay too. It's got double crit, attack percent. So like, she's got some room for improvement, but I'm not going to actively farm anymore for her. I think she's, unless I need energy regen and I'm just really not getting it, then I might have to find another piece to swap out, even if it makes her weaker, because I need that rotation to be more smooth. But she's in the same domain as Carethyia, so she will naturally have more chances at upgrades, because I'm going to just keep spamming that Carethyia fucking domain until another character comes out that I want to farm. So, but otherwise, 75 over 280 with good attack, energy regen, liberation damage. That's a pretty good Lupa. Now, again, Lupa's a sub DPS, so she doesn't do that much damage anyway, but she definitely does more damage than what she was doing in my video. I still haven't finished all this out. It's getting close. I've got 8, 8, 9, 9, 10. I will max out, I pretty much will max out Lupa, but she's been a ton of fun with Charlie. Ciaccona's the other brand new character I got, obviously, before like Carethyia and everything like that. Ciaccona was a double pity, so that kind of sucked, but it didn't matter because at the end of the day, I won so many 50-50s with Carethyia, so it paid off. So, but like, I love Ciaccona. I think she's a great character. I think she's aesthetically pleasing. She's super goddamn pretty. I love her. I love her quirky, friendly. Like, I love her just in general as a character. The gameplay is kind of whatever. This singing, I think you can turn it off. I think soon it's coming in one of the things. I think maybe I've heard in dreams. I don't think I'm allowed to talk about that. But she's got pretty good stats. 71 over basically 260, 133 energy regen. She's got a ton of attack, and she's just rocking free-to-play static mist. So she's great, but the only problem is Carethyia is so strong at S5 because I've heavily vertically invested into her that she's kind of fucking pointless. I'm not gonna lie. Outside of Wuthering Waves, there's just like no real reason to use her. Like, I can solo all the tower adversity stages with Carethyia because she's just too powerful. So adding in Ciaccona doesn't do anything but make my clear time like a little bit faster, which kind of sucks because I really like Ciaccona, and I did pick her up just on the because I was a bit fearful for the fact that Kuro was making an aero erosion DPS that required aero erosion stacks, and Aero Rover, there's so many times you can say aero in one sentence. Aero Rover doesn't inflict the stacks. He can only transform debuffs into stacks. So this is good, but it doesn't have crit rate. It just has crit damage, energy regen, attack. So this could be farmed, but I just don't care enough because she's got a good crit rate anyway. So like it's fine. Like, it's whatever. It doesn't matter if she crits. She's not there to do tons of damage. She does okay damage, actually, to be fair. But it doesn't matter. This has got double crit, double attack, liberation. This is actually kind of fucking nuts. This has got, like, basically a 5 for 5 rolls. This is very average at best. Double crit, nothing else. This is okay. It's got double attack, double crit with max crit damage, so it's not bad. And this is missing crit rate as well. But it's got energy regen, crit damage, liberation attack. So like, technically this could get better, but it's got 21% crit damage. Like, I can't, that's max crit damage with recharge and attack and liberation. So like, technically that can get crit damage. Technically this can get crit rate, but at what cost? Like 71 over 260 with all the recharge and attack she needs. And she's got this for an extra attack buff to Carethyia, which Carethyia can't really take advantage of, truth be told, she scales off HP. But Ciaccona's fine. She's great, she's super pretty. Her song does get a little bit annoying after some time though. Zani's the same as always. You guys know I've got an S2 Zani because I got lucky with my pulls, and I bought one with corals from the store. So she's got 63% crit rate in battle, Spectro set 83%, Shorekeeper 95%. It's kind of crazy when you look at it like that. It's like, oh, it's got 43% crit rate. That's pretty bad. No, in battle with Shorekeeper, she's actually got 95. She's like, oh, okay. And yeah, lots of heavy attack damage. I would still like to go back at some stage and farm that 3 cost for Zani, the one that does the heavy attack damage, the Capitano, whatever it is, from the tower. I still haven't had time to do it, but she's so strong with Phoebe and Shorekeeper and at S2 that it's never going to be an issue. So, and obviously I've got Phoebe running just a random Spectro support set because all the good pieces went to Zani. Carlotta hasn't changed, looking like an absolute snack in that swimsuit. Her butt is divine. Love it. Heya is a little bit more built, I think, than I remember. 90 over 262 because I have String Master. A lot of energy regen, a lot of attack. She's actually kind of nuts, but she is running a Moonlit Cloud set, so she's not really doing damage, even though her stats are kind of really good. I would like to switch her to an Empyrean set for damage eventually. I really like Heya. She's super pretty. She's actually fun to play. I like the whole like painting stroke thing. I actually really enjoy that. When I got her, I actually played around with her for a week, just running around doing dailies and bosses in the overworld with her. Yeah, so I would like to swap her sets eventually. I just don't have any of the tuners and experience. Chun-Li looking like an absolute snack in her swimsuit as well. I don't think much has changed about Chun-Li. I don't think so. But she has gotten a lot better with Lupa. She does a lot more damage in a team with Lupa, that's for sure. Aero Rover, still haven't really touched because once I got Carethyia to S3, 4, and then 5, it was like, well, unfortunately I don't really need Rover in the team anymore. It's better to use Shorekeeper. So, and obviously I just finished the story last night, which I got the S2 from. So she's not even like, yeah, I don't think I'll properly build Aero Rover too much more. I might. I would like to have him just built for the sake of it, but yeah, having a super powered Carethyia kind of ruins that character. And that's about it. I don't think I got her S2. I got that with Ciaccona because I lost the 50-50 on Ciaccona, and then that's about it. I haven't built and pretty much used anyone else. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So they're mostly the new characters in the builds, and that's all that yapping. So next up, let's talk about events. So I've been super behind on this game for weeks and weeks now. I only just finished the new 2.4 story, I think it was. I don't know. Are we up to 2.4? Might be 2.4 already, damn. I finished that literally like this morning / last night. Because just I couldn't sleep and I was up with anxiety all night again. So I literally just grabbed my PlayStation, threw it in my bedroom, and I just played through the story. So I would have really liked to do it on stream, but I haven't been in the space for it, headspace for it. But story, it's very good, to say the least. This game continues to surprise me with its quality of main story and characters and cast, its presentation, the music, the set pieces, the cutscenes. Like, it's really fucking good, man. Like, I'd like to do a story review, but I didn't capture a lot of the footage because I was playing in a different room on my big TV. So, like, but yeah, just a quick TLDR, it's fucking great. Like, Lupa is such a good character. I'm so much more in love with Carethyia. I think I even took some more photos, as I always do. Yeah, no, took some more photos of just like Carethyia being just an absolute... That was really sad, by the way. The fact that she found her adoptive parents and that she just watches them from afar and they don't remember her because like the Threnodium messed with the memories. I'm like, oh, that's just fucking really depressing. And she's just the most beautiful character ever. Okay, it's not all just Carethyia. There is Lupa pictures too. I absolutely love Lupa's character. I think she's just, yeah, no, I absolutely love it. Took lots of random pictures. It was great. Even recorded the final fight just so I have it. Yeah, just look at this. Ah, it's so good. Such a good story. Yeah, really enjoyed the story. I enjoyed how it wrapped up and also left obviously open ends. That cutscene with Scar and Christophora at the very end. That we saw that from the trailer originally, from I think the live stream or something, and it's like, ooh, and then it's like, but we don't actually see it until the end of the story. So it's like, oh, that was just a teaser at the end of this story for the next story. And it's like, Christophora is like, oh, we failed, it's fine. By the way, Scar's here, and he's broke out of fucking prison from like a year and a half ago. It's like, cool. But yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to seeing where the story goes next. I will say I did the Frolova world quest. There was like a Frolova world quest. And where it kind of goes over, like, she was experimenting some people, something to do with the Dark Tide, and she like trapped their bodies and whatever, and she was like experimenting on them, and then she like it was like a father and daughter, the Gladiator, and it was like I remember people talking about it, like, you know, many weeks ago or a month ago when it came out, and I was like, oh wow, like a Prolova story quest. I'm really curious to see like what they dive into, and it was only like 20 minutes, half an hour long, and it just abruptly ended, and I was like kind of actually really annoyed, because like you travel with like Lenore, I don't know how to pronounce the name, like a lady from Raguna that knows Phoebe, like another acolyte or something like that, and you travel along with her, and she kind of goes with you throughout the world quest, and then at the very end, before you dive down into like the underground section, there's like an optional conversation you can have with her, and then she never talks again and she disappears completely. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, she was with you from the whole quest, and then it's like you go follow like Frolova's little shadow thingy, whatever it is, and you go take the boat under the thing, and then you go visit like a little secret laboratory which opens up in the mountain area, like across the map, where you have the domain that you can farm. And it was just like, and then it just ends. And I was like, what? Like, that's it? And I was like so surprised, it just ends, and you don't get to talk about that character or any conclusions you came to. Found that was weird. But apart from that, yeah, really looking forward to the next story. Like, I love to see where it goes. Septimont's fucking fantastic. I love the music. I love the location. It's probably one of my more favorite locations, actually. I love Roman Greek style culture things. Gladiators, like, it's so cool, man. It's so freaking cool. As far as the rest of events, this is already done. It's just a low campaign. We have this like every patch pretty much. I only just did this last night as well, and I did it in just one go. This was really good. Like, now I know why people were praising it when it came out like a few weeks ago or however long it came around. This was really fun, and it only took a couple of hours to actually do, but the fact that it was like, it gives you that dopamine hit because you're going from like boss to boss and you're getting all these treasure chests, when even if it was like 5 astrite, 10 astrite, it was still like a nice dopamine hit where you get to clear out maps, get chests, fight enemies, level up, get crazy buffs, and I actually really fucking liked this challenge. The banners never fall. I really liked it. I hope they do it again. I'd like to see this back in different forms around the maps. I think it was fantastic. Like, genuinely one of the better events, and I was like legitimately locked the fuck in. Like, I was having a blast with this. Virtual Crisis I did do about a week ago, roughly. I am... Oh, what am I in? Yeah, I'm at like 100. I'm at like 130 something. I haven't quite got the last couple. I don't know if I will. I'm not as hot on this event as everyone else seems to be. Like, I like my combat events, but like, this is the type of combat event I prefer, is the more casual fun ones where I get to go around and I get to explore and I get to fight lots of cool enemies and get crazy buffs, and there's lots of dopamine hits and tons of rewards going like every 5 minutes, chest over here, enemies over here, level up. This is just a really super hardcore one, which it is fun, but I'm not that interested in like doing it again and again with like every single character, trying to like, it's just not really for me. I do that in Zenless Zone Zero. That's the game that I'm like super fucking hardcore with. That's the one where I'm like, I play that game and its combat legitimately just for fun. Like, I go into the tower mode of that game and I play it just for fun, like when I've got nothing else to do. So I like Wu's combat a lot. It's very, very good, but I'm not hot on this event as everyone else seems to be, but it's still very good, and I completed it, got most of the rewards, all the limited, like, Astrite rewards and everything like that. Still haven't started this. This is what happens when you're super depressed. You put everything off, and now I'm just running out of time. I've still got 8 days, but I haven't even started this event, and you get like the wings and everything, which I would really like. It's supposed to be a really good card type of Yu-Gi-Oh event. I'm actually really looking forward to it, but it's just the anxiety of starting like a really long, big event that's made me put it off. And now I'm like, I've already got 7-8 days left. I'm like, oh shit. But that's one of the only things I've got left to do. That's done. That's kind of like a whatever event. You just do some basic quests and main quests around the map. That's done. That's just exploration. I've got 100% in Septimont, including all of the caskets thingies. I crafted more of the casket sonar thing to locate all the caskets, so that's 100% done. That's whatever. That's done. That's nothing. That's nothing. I've got both the swimsuits because I'm a simp for beautiful women. This isn't done, but there's still like 30 days or something, I think. Where is it? It says it like, no, 17. Okay, 17 days. Fuck, okay. Last time I checked, it said 30 days. Oh no. That must have been weeks ago. Shit, okay. I've barely touched this event. I'm not gonna lie. This is not great. I'm not having fun with this event. Too much dialogue. Some of it's cool, like the actual stories are not terrible, but holy shit. Too much dialogue, man. Too much dialogue. I'll get around to it and I'll knock it out slowly. Like, I'm gonna get all the limited rewards and everything. I always do, but like, and it's only like, considering how much is involved in this from what I've played, it's only 600 astrite at max. Like, that's, it should have been double. Whimpering Waste, absolutely just fucking destroying Whimpering Waste. Because I showed off my Whimpering Waste clear in my Lupa video. I used Carethyia for one side because she's going to break everything. Zani also breaks everything at S2. And then I used the Changli Lupa Shorekeeper team for another side, which worked really, really well. And I got half the points that I needed. And it was fantastic. So Lupa and Changli are now very, very fun together. So I'm looking forward to more Whimpering Wastes because they're a very good AoE duo, especially if we get some more fusion buffs or more fusion orientated enemies and stages. So Fantasy's a gateway. I'm having a lot more fun with this now than I was originally. I remember originally saying I did not like this mode. Now that I've got a lot more characters and broken bullshit characters, I am enjoying it a lot more. I did run Lupa through. I think I put it in my Lupa impressions, some gameplay, but I did run Lupa through with Changli, and I just focused on Lupa, running with like tons of basic attack damage buffs. She was going crazy. Carethyia obviously blows this game mode out of the fucking water because she's already a one-man army at S5. With the gateway buffs, she's insane. So I'm having more fun with it. I still reckon they could increase awards just a little bit, but that's just me. Outside of that, the holograms, I have done a few more holograms now. I still haven't done Fleur de Lis. I still haven't done Hecate, the last stage of Hecate. I think there's a couple I haven't done, but I cleaned up a couple of the older ones because Carethyia S5 just breaks the game. So I'm slowly catching up on events. I would very much like to stream things, but again, I've just been really struggling mentally with like making videos or recording or wanting to stream. Like, I want to do it so badly, but I'm really struggling because I'm not having a good time in life right now. So fortunately, it does affect me. Outside of that, so that's characters, that's story, that's events. I don't know, there's too much else to really talk about. Like I said, Septimont's 100%. I really, really like this map. Like, I think it's a very good map, and it's pretty dense as well. It's got a couple of underground areas, which I don't know if I can even see. It's got a couple of underground areas as well, which is really nice. This little sewer area was kind of cool, and you get like an achievement for going through it. It's a very pretty map. It's very beautiful. It's got really nice locations for photos. It's got great music. I really do love this map. This city is absolutely stunning and beautiful. I hope there's more events in the future that take advantage of the city. Like, let me go around this city more and speak to like some of the, like, there's so many different unique looking NPCs throughout this city, and it's so huge and vast. Like, it is a massive fucking city. I hope there's more events that take advantage of taking it slow and actually exploring the city maybe or something, just because like they've built a really large city with a ton of people everywhere, and there's not much to do in it because like you fly by the city at fucking a mile a minute, so it's just a mile a second, so it's just like, yeah, but it's a gorgeous city. I can't wait to see where they go next with like Mavuika Pro Max, Ishtar, all the new characters that are coming out. I'm really looking forward to Uno. Uno, I think that's how I pronounce it. I don't know. The feet tacit mark girl that uses like a bow, but she's like a dancer. I don't know. I really want her. So, but outside of that, I think that's pretty much mostly it. I think as summon-wise, obviously you guys know I summoned for Lupa and the weapon, and I got fairly lucky again. So I'm back up to 10,000 astrites because I've started cleaning up some of the events and everything. I've still got the card event, so that's another 1,200 astrite right there. I've also expressed that I'm not summoning for Frolova. I have no Havoc units on my account, and she was never really an interesting character enough for me to consider summoning in the first place. I'm one of the very few people that doesn't seem to like her that much, which is a good thing because I'm so sick and over building characters right now. I'm still struggling to build stuff, and I would very much like a patch where I could just, I'm not summoning, and I could just concentrate on really just min-maxing Carethyia and maybe Lupa more, maybe go back to Chun-Li. She's still missing a really good fusion 3 cost. Zani's still missing a couple things I could improve. Legege, I said before, I wanted to change. Encore, I would like to build. So there's a couple other characters that I would like to just finish touching up a little bit. And I really need the time and resources. Like, I'm out of experienced tuners. I'm out of the tuner tube thingies. I'm out of the ball things. Like, I'm out of fucking everything. Because I've been building, like, I was Shorekeeper, straight into Zani, straight into Jeje, straight into Ciaccona, straight into Carethyia, straight into Lupa. Like, I am spent mentally building these fucking characters. Patch after patch after patch after patch after patch. Like, ah! So I'm glad that I'm not summoning for Frolova, and I'm pretty sure I know what the reruns are from the rumors, and I mean, I know one of them is going to be Cantarella, no doubt, because Cantarella is going to be Frolova's best in slot. I mean, it's so obvious, and I know she is. So, and I'm not interested. I mean, I like Cantarella's character, and she's stupid hot, but like, I'm not gonna, yeah, I'm fine. So, I'm looking forward to finally taking a patch off from summoning and just building up some more resources, because my luck will eventually fade. You would think so, but it doesn't seem to happen. And yeah, that's about it, really. I've been throwing all my pulls, standard pulls. I'm only like 5-10 standard pulls away from the next 5-star. So I'll be able to get the Broadblade soon enough. I'm only going to get it just so I have it. And then I guess I will maybe consider going for this, just so I have a copy, even though it's not very good. I don't know, man. Anyway, it's I think that's about it in terms of the game. So give me a sec, we'll transition over to YouTube stuff, and then we'll finish up the video. Okay, so, and yeah, so we will, I guess this is the part where I can just drop the facade. Not that it's a facade by all means, but this is the part where I can just let my guard down a bit. And now I can just chat one-on-one with the very few people that watch to the end of these videos, because it's already like 35-40 minutes long. So in terms of like videos, we haven't made many videos. We just haven't. In the last month, we made like a couple of Carethyia things, like, I reacted to some trailers. I had my sponsor trip. I summoned, talked about Lupa's kits, talked about Frolova's drip marketing. I did one little gameplay thing on the fallacy of no return. That was fun. Just a little revenge video with some music in the background for Carethyia. Summoned for Lupa first impressions. I did a Honkai Star Rail video on Archer. I'd like to start incorporating some more very casual videos for some of the other games that I play. Because I don't want to get burnt out on just Wuwa, because that's what's happening, is like I'm constantly just overthinking everything, and I'm just getting like severe cases of imposter syndrome when I look at how everyone else makes videos and their knowledge of the game, their knowledge of how to edit, what they can create, their scripting, everything else. Like, I'm just not that type of person anymore. And so it's just like, I think I'm reaching the cap of what a casual CC is in terms of like what I can do for Wuwa, because I really can't do much. I just don't have that. I'm not smart enough, and I don't have that knowledge, which is fine. I've learned to recognize that, but it's just caused me to just not be able to make many videos at all, and I am fucking struggling to do anything at the moment. I'm not having the best time in life, home life wise and work life. So just like when I come home, I'm just, oh my God, I'm so mentally just over everything and tired. The idea of like, I better make videos or something on something. I'm fucking struggling with it so bad. I don't know what to do. My health is going down the drain. I'm getting more sick more often than I ever have in the last 4 or 5 years. I was sick again for 2 days last week. I was very sick for like a week and a half or something before that. I really enjoy making videos and sharing my experience with things, but I also really enjoy keeping things to myself and being private and just relishing in experiences solo. Like when I was playing through the story last night, it was like, man, I would love to be able to share this like on a stream or something with you guys, so you guys get to see my reactions and we get to talk about things. Like that would be so cool. But then part of me is like, I really just want to keep this to myself. I'm wrapped up in my warm bed. I'm on a big 60-inch TV on my PlayStation. I'm playing the story. I'm taking pictures. I'm just like, I'm invested. I don't have to put on a face and act. Not that, again, it's not an act, but like, you know what I mean? Like when people stream and they make videos, they have to put on a bit more of an embellished personality just to, you know, make you semi-entertaining, which I definitely do to a small degree. Don't get me wrong, I'm not very different in real life, I'm not. But like, you do have to do it when you're online. I'm just like, man, but I'm glad I also played it by myself, the story, because I got to just like soak in all the emotions and the experience. I got to like cry to myself about the happy moments, the sad moments. I get very emotional with the things that I enjoy. I get super emotional, and I actually cry quite a lot with the super emotional things. I really like to keep that to myself, and I am struggling to maybe find a balance between sharing things with people and the community and then keeping it to myself. And I feel like there is no 50-50. You have to do one or the other. That or I just take face cam off completely and have like a fucking avatar or something, or a VTuber thing. Not a VTuber thing, but like an avatar or something that like lights up when I talk, just for certain styles of things or for streams. I'm considering that, just to maybe take away a bit of the anxiety of maybe streaming and making videos if I don't have to be on camera. But we'll see. So I do apologize that I haven't made that many videos recently, and that none of my videos are like particularly well edited. They're not very like scripted. They're not super entertaining. They're not like very good. They're just very average casual videos, which is fine, which is what I want to make. Is just, I just want to share my experience with stuff. But I do want to grow ultimately as a content creator, or just, you know, I hate saying that word, content creator. I fucking hate it. But like, that's what it is. I do want to grow and like make new friends and talk to more people and share my experiences, but like, I struggle so much. So I don't know. I do apologize that I don't make quite as much, and I don't always follow through on a lot of the videos that I promise. There's a lot of, I look back at my posts on my posts here. There's so many times over the last couple of months, I'm just like, hey, I want to make this video. I'm going to make this video. I'm going to do this. And it's like, you know, and it's just like, I never end up actually doing like any of it, because I fall behind and I get an imposter syndrome, and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't. I'll try my best to work on it. But yeah, there's a nice somber, depressing note to end the video on. You guys, I like to keep it real with you guys. I like to just be open and honest. You know, I like to be like a book. You just, you know, I like to be like, you see what you get. I don't like to just, you know, pretend. When I'm down, I'm down. When I'm up. So I like to share that, for better or worse, online. For better or worse. But I've been struggling a lot. So I don't know. My throat's still not better after like 3 weeks. Like I keep coughing. Oh my god. Now I need to, yeah. So I'll probably start incorporating some more casual videos. Maybe some random Honkai Star Rail, maybe some random Zenless, maybe even a Genshin video or something like that, because I'm still, unfortunately, playing that game. I don't fucking know why. Sunk cost fallacy. It's got its absolute grips in me. But, anyway, I thought I'd let you guys know at least how I'm feeling and everything. I appreciate everyone that does show up to videos and that does leave a like, that does comment. It means a lot. I've had a lot of positive comments actually recently. Like, it's only maybe less than 5, but like those super positive comments, and they were just like, man, like I really needed to hear that, like feedback from people. Yeah, it's nice. I just wish I mentally could capitalize on it more and be the person I wish I could be, and I know I can be, but just my anxiety and depression and insomnia and all this other stuff just keeps me from doing what I want to do. It fucking sucks, man. But yeah, anyway, I'll leave the video there. So thank you so much for watching and listening to me just Yeah, ruin your day at the very end of this video. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one. So thank you very much for watching and or listening, and as always, my name is Zeno, and you guys take care now.